Well, Jonesborough Repertory Theatre invites you to check in for some holiday fun. Performances of Holiday Inn will begin December 2nd. Joining us this morning with more is one of the cast members, Brittany Whitson, and it's great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
And you look all dressed up, I'm guessing ready to go for the performance.
Yes, I wore some 40s inspired attire today.
Love it. And Holiday Inn, we were just talking about what a classic and so many of those memories, and this is going to be a really fun show.
Yes, they redid it for Broadway a few years ago from the old movie, and so it kind of fleshes out some of the characters, and there's new songs, and there's actually an Irving Berlin song that is not very well known that I get to sing, so I'm really excited about that.
Wonderful. And you play Linda, one of the main characters.
Yes, the three lead women are Lila, Louise, and Linda, so it gets a little confusing.
One of the elves. You're one of the
elves.
Yes,
I'm Linda.
What's it like playing this particular character?
It's been so much fun. We cast this show before COVID hit, actually, so this has been a year and a half in the making, and so it's so much fun. It's a little stressful. The show is very, very costume heavy, so I have a different costume for every holiday, and so I think I have 14 or 15 costume changes. It's insane.
Oh my goodness, that is a lot.
Yes.
So you're practicing that as
yes,
well, right?
Yeah, there's some choreography that's involved with that too.
She's running off, changing, coming back.
Yep.
And this is one of those, you mentioned the holidays. Let's set the story for someone that may not be familiar. It's kind of a love story.
Yes, it is. So this guy, Jim, buys an old farmhouse in Connecticut in the middle of nowhere. And he comes up with the idea to only be open on the holidays and make it into a showplace hotel. And so every holiday we have a big number, and the conflict of the story is me and him are falling in love, but there's another guy that comes in and is trying to whisk me away to Hollywood.
And that has to be quite the decision. Love, career, something I think people can even relate to today.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, it sets up some really funny moments too. So
sure. So what's it like for you guys? You mentioned casting this before COVID last year and kind of coming together, and now finally getting to the point where it's going to happen.
Yes, there's very few like original cast members. I think I was an original cast member, but we've been through so many cast members over the year and a half with people moving and that kind of thing. So it's exciting to finally get to do it.
I bet. And this one for Jonesborough, I mean, the town of Jonesborough this time of year, it feels like it's all just kind of comes full circle.
Oh yes, I mean, I think there's so many opportunities to have like a perfect Christmas weekend in Jonesborough. They have so many things going on. Every weekend's like a different theme, I think. And so you can go to that, and you can come see us at the theater, and it'll be perfect.
And dance, I'm sure. You mentioned the choreography in this.
There's so much dancing in this show. It's insane. I think this is probably one of the most dance-heavy shows that we've done in a long time. Fred Astaire was originally in the movie, so the gentleman playing him has a lot of dancing to learn.
I bet. And Jonesborough Repertory Theatre kind of known for its choreography with the different productions, so I'm sure that was sort of part of this as it all kind of came together.
Oh yes, our choreographer has done an amazing job. I'm excited to get to tap dance and do some graceful, waltz type dancing. So we have huge dance numbers.
And how does this fit into the holidays? I'm guessing a good dose of holiday spirit.
I think one of the most poignant scenes is when Jim and Linda get to sing White Christmas. Everybody knows that tune. And it was actually originally written for this movie, not White Christmas. That's a misconception there. So for me, it's really surreal that I get to sing that really well-known song, and it really sets up the momentum of the show.
I can't wait. It's going to be wonderful, isn't it?
So excited.
All right, we'll give everybody the information. You got a little bit of a wait because it opens December 2nd and then it runs through the 19th. For tickets and showtimes and all that good stuff, you can call that number right there on your screen. You can also visit their website, jonesboroughtheatre.com. Brittany, great to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back.